welcome back. This is Kotow for another UEC event. Today is the 7th of October, so we're Saturday. This is map 1 for 2 battles. The first map is going to be a skirmish map off of South Mountain. It is Anderson's Counterattack. Total server pop is 284 at the moment, so a few more people jumping in. It is currently 142 for the CSA versus 144 for the Union, so dead even, so good job on the admin team on that. CSA is attacking. A couple admin notes. There's going to also be Lemuel, who's doing the adminning job, is going to do a highlight reel. Once he posts it, I'm going to post that in the description. Sounds like it's going to be a pretty cool thing where he's going to take little actions and put some historical context to them, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And then Jehovah is also doing his streaming on Twitch, so once that's posted, I will also include a link to that. Also, I recommend checking out Jehovah's stuff, especially his historical work on the actual Battle of Antietam. There's a lot of good stuff on that, and he's actually working on a pretty impressive project. So looking forward to seeing that come to fruition. Before that, for today's match, let's take a look at the team, starting with the CSA. They have no Artie, but they do have for infantry the 56th Virginia, LFL, 88th New York, AGL, 18 North Carolina, 3rd Alabama, and 8th Florida. Believe I'm missing anybody? Oh, and 8th Georgia. I was missing somebody. 8th Georgia is in here as well. Let's take a look at the Union, who's on the defense.
They can really flank us if they will go from the left.
Now, just a note, with all the trees, it is going to make it a little bit harder to see. I will do my best. My main focus, though, with Lemuel doing some of the capture for the individual actions, will be to try to focus on the flow of the overall battlefield. So, might be a little bit wider shots, but I will do my best to give a picture of the overall flow of the battle. But taking a look at the Union side, they have GC, 4th New Jersey, SB, 52nd New York. Anybody else? Yes, there are more people over here. And that is 20th Georgia, 6th New York, 2 USC, CQB. I thought SR was in here and I might have missed him. Apologies to Tallgray, I might have missed him. I believe he's in here as well. They do have an Artie crew. It's his Corporal Leo from the SB. I saw he had some really good shots there, especially on the second map yesterday, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do on Artie. And we are live, so let's see how the Union decides to set up their defense.
I think we can just fit through that. Okay.
A little bit wider shot here. Looks like they're going to try for a maximum coverage option here. So, point of contention is right, this area right here. So that's where the Union has to defend. So, initially, they're going to have one unit come all the way to this far side, this east side, and that is going to be Mr. O'Keefe from the 52nd New York. He's going to watch that right flank for the Union as they bring back their Artie. In the center right now, looks like they have 4th New Jersey and SB defending the center, and GC looks like they're forming up behind them. A little bit further back in a bit of a reserve here is CQB.
Are we there yet?
On the left flank here we have 6th New York under Corporal Pilot.
You're up the pace, maintain the files, sprint the catch up.
And on the left side looks like we have 2 units here. We have Jumbo and the 20th Georgia. And the far forward is the Cav doing their screening business. And they are going to start here with the CSA. Looks like they are doing a 2-pronged assault. One attack on the flank and the other attack down into the woods here. And the attack is led by Greenberg, leading the AGL. He's going to run into the Cav. He is joined, though, by Colonel Knight in the 8th Georgia.
He's caught like line. Come on, where?
Along with NYV under Lieutenant Souther. So pretty strong force already emerging here, lined up against the Cav. CSA is also pushing units forward into the center here. We've got Hogg with 8th Florida, joined by Captain Slaughter, 56, changing long distance volleys. LFL is joining with them. And on the far side, let's see who's this far flanking unit for the CSA. It is 18th North Carolina under Reinfeldts. So it looks like both teams are going to spread out the field to start with. See how the action goes. We got an initial attack coming forward here by one CSA regiment. As the Cav is falling back, Greenberg is charging forward. He's going to run into 2 elements here. He's going to run into 20th Georgia and the New York Cav, 6 New York. We're doing the flags a lot in this one just because it's hard to see in the trees. And I'm not going to focus as much on cinematics for this one. So apologies, guys, but we'll definitely be, once Lemuel puts it out there, putting up the link to the cinematic thing that he's putting together. All right, here. So as Greenberg absorbs a lot of fire, CSA is bringing up some reinforcements here. 8 Georgia moving up. He's joined by Williamson, 3rd Alabama. Behind him in support is 88th New York. So let's see how this attack goes. AGL took the initial brunt. Tried to soften him up. Here comes Williamson. Let's see if he can exploit. The volley in. It's like the center of the field.
I'm still not sure.
Got Hogg and the LFL over here just doing long distance firing. 56 is with him with Slaughter. They are exchanging fire. These elements here on the hill. It's Weber with the GC and the SB under Corporal Leo. Oh, he's the arty guy. I'm sorry. So, yeah, Weber has the main defensive line. Looks like the reserve force, the CQB, is moving up to aid 4th New Jersey along with the NYV. As Williamson tries to move up on him.
Like him. Try and fall back into line. Right on the other side, right on the other side.
Maybe we can push it, push it.
All the way up, guys, all the way up. Dress up, dress up.
And Williamson's going to charge in. He's going to split his charge up. Going over for both the 4th New Jersey and the 20th. And the 6th Cav. And that right CQB there in 4th New Jersey, that first wing fell apart. They did win against the Cav here. But Colonel Doug from CQB senses blood. He's going to charge in. CSA does have some reinforcements here, though. Hogg moved his guys up to support this right wing. Greenberg has gotten his men back reformed. Now Greenberg is going to move his men back up. Along with 8th Florida, who's chasing off the CQB. He's going to try to get his men out.
Yep.
We do have support, though, from 4th New Jersey here, giving us some covering fire. Along with 2 USC Cav. And the CSA will consolidate, hold that position. Let's see, ticket-wise, about even. Looks like the CSA might have a slight advantage. 33 minutes currently exposed. Right, and looks like O'Keefe is moving his men up. He has to watch out. There is a CSA element down here waiting to exploit. And he is doing it. Here comes 18th North Carolina. Was waiting for that opportunity. Lieutenant Reinfelds, he saw it. Now he's going to try to flank that Union element right there.
Run! At the rock! Rechts bei Klo sind die.
Ja. Richtung seht ihr da im Knubbel. Denkt dran, nehmt schön Deckung. Wer stirbt, muss weit laufen. Wenn Jungs hier.
O'Keefe saw he was in danger. He's going to try to get out. He's going to withdraw not into the open ground towards the friendlies. Instead, he's going to move into a more covered position here. That's a good idea. I think otherwise he would have been exposed out there. So good by O'Keefe. He's going to try to maneuver on 18th North Carolina now. See how he does. Now 18th North Carolina is getting flushed out. He's going to push his men into the center position. As that back and forth goes on, looks like the CSA is massing on this right side now. The field is no longer spread out, as both the Union and the CSA are focusing on this right side. Alright, looks like 18th North Carolina got charged all the way into the Artie. And the only man left is the commander. Nope, he is not left. So good maneuver there
Jackson loaded, guys. Jackson loaded.
by both elements, but looks like O'Keefe got the better of it.
They're charging.
Alright, so here we had 2nd U.S. kind of out there a little bit. Going back to their friendlies here with CQB. Trying to draw out the CSA away from their covered position. There's AGL. Right now, the only real action is going on is in this left side for the Union. And the Union is kind of bounding back here. As the CSA is now charging forward. It is LFL charging into 4th New Jersey. They have friends. Here comes the 6th New York. Coming in to charge out the LFL. LFL was kind of waiting for him though. Got elements of 2 Corps here as well. And 8th Georgia. Coming in with one of their volleys under Colonel Knight. Commander giving the independent call and everybody drops. Friendly and otherwise, except for Mr. Evans. Got a story to tell, Mr. Evans. Survived Colonel Knight's volley. Not many do. As Colonel Knight has won that fight, after LFL was wiped out there by that attack. You got AGL here in the center, along with 8th Florida on these rocks. Just exchanging fire to the left of them. You got 88th New York and 3rd Alabama here supporting this left wing. Let's see what the Union decides to do. Looks like they're trying to move up a little bit. But GC here under Colonel Weber getting a volley off. They are taking some fire. Go. Sergeant Major getting the flag up. Let's see here. We still have this flank game going on back here. Let's see if it's by the same 2 units. Yep, O'Keefe still out there. He's looking for. Yep, the 18th North Carolina on this left wing. They kind of bypassed each other. The main action CSA is pouring, with the exception of that 1 unit, all their forces here. And right now the Union's got them into a kind of kill box. They got the majority of their forces here in this layered defense line. Then they have a flanking fire from the GC here. And the CSA, even though they could do some attacks, it hasn't been enough yet to trit the Union down, capture this right side of the field. So we'll have to see at 28 minutes what they decide to do. All right, so Keith is pulling back. He's going to try to go onto this right side here. You better watch out, though. 8th Florida. Oh, first VA Cavs in here. Oh, Preacher's in here. I didn't see he was in here. All right, awesome. Those guys will do some very nasty flanking maneuvers. You've got to watch them appear when you are not expecting to hear that horn. Speaking of, here comes 8th Florida. Going to try to catch in the open, and they do. Knocking out several of 52nd New York. But Colonel Weber is going to try to close the gap here with 3rd AL and Williamson. He might have bit off more than he could chew. Williamson is holding steady. And they are going to have to pull back. And we still got 18th North Carolina, that back side. No one's really watching them. Might be able to mess with Colonel Leo there and his gun crew. Got a nice thorn in the Union side. Let's see how this main fight's going.
We are all independent.
Just count, boys.
Strong Union line here, though. Multiple units all interlocked together. So one Union gets hit, they fall back a little bit, reorganize, and then rejoin the line. So the CSA is doing something similar. So it looks like 18th North Carolina has opted for long distance volleys. Skirmish on here. Arrested the Union Army. And the CSA has hit engaged at 26-minute unit. Just a hair behind them. And here they come. CSA is charging forward. They're going to focus on the center position.
Too late.
Multiple units. You get Williamson and 30L along with AGL flooding in. NYV, 88th New York, and the Lieutenant Southern coming in as well. And they have knocked out SB. Let's see if Union can react. First thing, they got to fight is 4th New Jersey and Pixel. New York Cab moved in to help. 20th Georgia helping as well. 2 USC behind that. They are starting to plug in here. 56 Virginia now moving in. Major fight going on here. All right, looks like Southern's going to try to take out the Artie, but here comes GC. Trying to save the Artie. I think. I don't know, it might have just been me. It felt like they all kind of just ran by each other. I don't know. It's kind of a strange one there. Check back on this side here. All right, LFL's trying to hold this position here, but they are going to be facing off against CQB and Colonel Doug. And here he comes. CQB on the way.
We got him, boys. We got him. Cease charge.
And CQB will win that engagement without too much difficulty. And they will reestablish a pretty strong position here. I still got Hog down here along with SR. SR was in here. I missed them. Along with AGL. And Southern is moving back around, so the Artie has been knocked off. One Union element here. Oh, this is the Artie. Artie's trying to find a safe position. They are caught behind enemy lines. That was a movie back in the day. I can't remember what it was about. I think it was Bosnia. Greenberg, though, charging up. Got a couple elements from 52nd that were left over. So got some nice out-of-line tickets there. All right, so now with... I like the way they got set up here. So you got 88th as the guard here watching this flank. Greenberg is going to try to finish off this Union regiment here that's up here and secure the right side of the field. He does have some help from Hogg. If they can organize it, they might be able to knock him off before Union reinforcements arrive. 8 Georgia, the Colonel Knights joining in Southern. Guard that flank. So far, AGL just exchanging fire. Who are they fighting? They are fighting the combined efforts of 2 USC and CQB. CQB taking some hits, but they are staying strong.
Keep shooting.
Here comes Hogg. He's coming up. He's going to try to finish the job. With that volley, independent really. He will push back, but not completely wipe out the CQB. They managed to get their flag out. So good on them. 2 USC has come up now to provide some support. NYV is providing some cover and fire down against this element. Here comes the SB. Nice volley by Mr. Venom there in the SB. Trying to recapture this position against the 8th Georgia and the 88th New York, and is pushing them back. Counterattack timer is on though. Union has 9 minutes 50 seconds to recap the point. They don't appear to be in too much of a hurry. You have out here Mr. O'Keefe, and he's got a friend now. Here's Weber. They're actually spreading the field out here a little bit. Also got another element here in the center. 2 elements. 4th New Jersey and the Artie. There's... This is 18th North Carolina again. Yep, they're still doing their sneaky thing. See if they can get behind. Right now, CSA's got a pretty strong position here forward. They are rotating some units back here to shore up their flank, though.
Zurück, Virginia.
Slaughter pulling much left of his guys back. Williamson. He's moving his guys forward here on the CSA right flank, Union left. Trying to get some shots in as the Union pours down this hill in pursuit. So nice positioning there. Looks like the CSA, though, is going to reposition most of its forces here to deal with this center position here by point. And on point right now is O'Keefe and Doug. CQB in 52nd. You got some help up the hill. Artie's got his position back. 4th New Jersey and XO is overlooking it. Jumble's coming down to support.
Quick time, Georgia. Fix the battle line now. No chance.
Nice volley there by 20 Georgia, Mr. Jumbo. And looks like skirmishers under 18 North Carolina. They have it up, shooting into the backs of the Yankees. CSA is still holding cap though. 7:30 remaining. Both teams engaged. And looks like the Union is trying to do a wide maneuver here. You got one attack by Venom and the SB kind of drawing the fire. Then you have Colonel Doug getting behind the CSA line. Repositioning his men, shooting and not staying in the same place where he doesn't take that volley. So good maneuver there by Mr. Doug. He's going to shoot from a new position here.
Had a charge from behind. Change something here on point. I'm wondering if they still don't see us here. Hold up.
I was.
I don't think they do. He is fighting Mr. Hogg.
Double. Double quick.
Move it up, move it up, move it up!
We are mixed up with other units.
East Florida coming down.
Left double.
They have found CQB. Hug's going to try to maneuver around him. Let's see if he's going to try to maneuver out or if he's going to charge in. He has opted to charge in, but he does not have the numbers. Not against this 8th Florida unit right here. And they will handle that attack by the CQB. Alright, so... So Greenberg kind of cutting the Union off here. Shooting into the Artie, those poor guys. Oh, Greenberg just murdering poor Jester there. He has now overlooking the Union position here. These rocks, which is a nice strong position. And the CSA is going to charge in. Souther attacking SB. 20th Georgia behind him. Souther's going to carry the attack forward, try to finish them. Oh, Sea Fury, you killed your boss. O'Keefe looks like he got exposed there a little bit, and he's going to retreat with the remainder of his men. He's going to run past Greenberg, though. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, Greenberg's got other problems. He will let those guys get by. Looks like on the right flank, though, CSA is getting hit. Slaughter facing a, looks like a combined LFL and GC assault here. It's tough to see who's getting better at this one. Arson trying to finish it off. Alright, CSA taking losses, Union taking losses. But the Union only has 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to recap the point. They are charging forward here. Venom taking care of LFL. First VA trying to slow him down.
Don't stab us! Don't stab us!
Colonel Knight provides some covering fire.
Southeast, at the top of the hill there.
It is. So remaining for the CSA here, we got Hogg and 8th Florida along with 8th Georgia. On the left side here, keeping the flank secure, is 18th North Carolina, but they are just about wiped out by Pixel and the 4th Jersey. See if they can hold out long enough. Need 3 more minutes. And Williamson's coming up with support. They're at Alabama. Still a strong little force here. Not a little force, about a third of the CSA force on point. But 4th New Jersey won that battle against 18th North Carolina. So now they got some flanking fire they can put down on the CSA. And the reinforcements coming in.
Those CSA.
Richardson moved his guys up, try to get a better shot. Looks like the Union is going to try to exploit this right flank here that Pixel secured. Here comes O'Keefe with the 52nd. And he's not the only one. Here comes CQB coming with them. So they're going to try to flush out this right flank, attack the Union rear. CQB will catch Williamson. He'll charge in. that force. That will be it. Now you got Weber kind of charging in from this side, cutting off the CSA reinforcements. There's the rest of the Union here. 6 New York and SP moving in as well. GC putting down a volley.
Left wheel, prepare to
Left
hold.
Left wheel.
Union now is collapsing in on the point with a very strong defensive position. CSA does not have a lot of options left to take it back. Both teams aren't taking losses. Union a little bit behind it. They are on the counterattack and they will get some tickets back. CSA is going to charge in to try to stop this cap. It is AGL. They are charging in on the CQB in the 52nd. Well, a couple of their guys charged in, some of the guys hung out. But that will stop the cap. I don't know if it was AGL or if it was, well, it was AGL either way. Either way, it was AGL that stopped that cap. I believe. I've been, these units moving up here as well. You got 8th Florida, you got 8th Georgia. New York. Nope. That will not stop the cap in time. My clock was a little bit off. That happens sometimes in this game when you're spectating. CSA will win. Nice decisive victory there, taking that cap and defending it. Union did a real good job, though. I like how they stuck together and did very concentrated volleys. The end there, though, they didn't have enough. AGL might have saved it. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where the point ended. With them coming in there and just delaying the Union from capping all the way. I think might have won the game. Of course, that's just one element. Everybody else is doing their part. So, good maneuvering. Let's check out casualties. You have, for the CSA, 712, for the Union, 791. So that's it. Nice first map. Second map, let's see what we got. This is Coattail signing off.